video is for those of you that need to choose an insolvency practitioner to deal with either a personal or a corporate solvency issue. The most preferred method to choose someone is to go with a recommendation from someone that you know. Your accountant will probably know someone, or better still, someone who's been through that experience that has had good dealings with a particular insolvency practitioner. If you do get a recommendation for an insolvency practitioner, do check with the person making that recommendation that they know that person can perform, that they have experience, that person doing a good job for others. If you can be introduced to more than one insolvency practitioner, then that's fine, that's even better. When you first speak to an insolvency practitioner, do it on the phone, make sure you feel comfortable with them at that stage. And if you do, then go on to have a meeting with them. If you don't, or you're not sure, just say you'll get back to them in the next couple of days. When you sit down with the insolvency practitioner, give them as much information as you can so they can know how to best help you. And there are questions you can ask them too. You can ask them, do they work with bank panels? Do they work with the bank that you bank with or that your company banks with? And do they also work on behalf of the Revenue and Customs? And ask them about their experiences with respect to all of those. When asking them about the organisations they work with, you want to drill down a bit to find out to what extent they are actually acting on their behalf on a wholesale basis. Because you want to make sure that they are going to be acting in the company's best interest and that they will be supportive of you in that process. If the insolvency practitioner has been overly aggressive, overly overbearing, overly threatening, so for example, without prompting, they will say things like, well, if you don't sort this out, you'll go to jail. They're very threatening in that way, things of those sorts. It's probably an insolvency practitioner that you might want to keep away from, because they would, to me, they would sound like someone who's just trying to threaten you to work with them. You also might want to be a bit wary of those insolvency practitioners that just say it's going to be easy, it's going to be a breeze, and there will be no issues at all. If they say that, they may be wanting to work on your side, but you want to dig deeper to make sure they're giving you a realistic expectation of what is actually involved. The sort of insolvency practitioner that you will want to work with is one that, at that meeting, gives you a very good understanding of what's involved, a very realistic approach of what is involved, but also will give you enough comfort that you know that they will be supportive of you throughout the whole process. If you're still unsure about your choice of insolvency practitioner, we know some very good ones across the country, so we'd be more than happy to recommend one to you.